Welcome to the Plant-Based Podcast. Did you know that plants are truly amazing? Not only can you grow them and eat them, you can also wear them, drink them, nourish your skin with them, and so much more. Let Ellen and Michael inspire you to love plants as much as they do, as they chat with the movers and shakers in this wonderful plant-based world. So, let's dig in.
The tranquil, soothing, natural sound of flowing water. Listening to it has been shown to lower your heart rate and blood pressure and generally relax your whole body. Combining the magical sound of cascading water with the beauty of plants, Hydria Life will now enable you to use those same health and well-being effects at home or in the garden. Get 10% off their rechargeable Hydria fountain at hydrialife.com. All you need to do is quote the code PLANT24 when ordering.
So when I pressed record, you just went really quiet. But before that, you were really quite noisy.
It's because we both climbed to the top of Malvern Hill. And, if truth be told, we're out of breath. But you know that thing when you're out of breath, you cover it by doing like a surreptitious cough.
I think we had been sitting down on a hill having a picnic, and then suddenly we climbed a hill really quickly.
We managed to piece together a semi-vegan picnic from the Morrisons at the side of the road, no less.
It wasn't bad, apart from the very crunchy, waffle chip things.
But you knew they were reduced. They were 20 pence.
They were 20 pence, which is pretty amazing, so I can't really complain, can I?
But we're now officially on top of the world.
This is so beautiful. So we're basically up in the Malvern Hills.
Is that Wales over there?
I don't think that's
it might be.
Wales.
It looks like
could be, but wouldn't it be even further away than that?
No, it's got a Welsh look to it.
Okay, so the hill over there has a Welsh look to it. I don't know what the difference is, but anyway.
Seriously, Wales is not far. Look, let me
No, you're right,
around.
it's not, but it is so beautiful.
Oh no, Hereford.
It's so green, and all the trees in front, it's so still. There's barely even a breeze, and it is absolutely
proper
beautiful.
Sexy. Yeah.
Proper sexy, says Michael. So we basically just spent the day at RHS Malvern Spring Festival. Did you enjoy it, Michael?
Yes! I was there this year as a member of the public.
How very dirty of you.
But no, it was really cool to visit a flower show from that angle, because usually I'd be rushing around doing this or that, or aching myself to then create some content or this and that. But it was really kind of through the eyes of a visitor, really. And it was really cool. I got loads of highlights, but tell me about your experience.
Yeah, well, I was on the opposite end working, so I spent quite a lot of time in the
big boss man
Festival of Houseplants doing Q&As, and then I hosted a houseplant question time, which was really cool in the festival theatre, and then I was on a gardens question time with Toby Buckland, Francis Tophill.
Cool.
Who else was there? Chris Collins and John Wheatley.
Oh, cool, creamy.
And I even had some
creamy
answers.
Selection.
I even had answers to give. Literally,
cool.
I had things to say.
Yeah, that sort of thing made me nervous.
Yeah.
I'm deceptively unqualified.
I honestly, I was kind of thinking, well, I don't know what I could add, because you've got a whole lot of expertise there. I don't know
Everyone's
all
got
of the
something
things.
to add, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was able
to
add.
About marigolds.
Thank you for that. I managed to talk about samphire, native hedgerows,
niche,
which was really cool. Soil improving, houseplants. All the houseplant questions came to me, which was quite funny, because I'm not a houseplant expert, but fortunately I could answer
you were the
those.
youngest one there. I just always think the youngest person is into houseplants.
Francis Tophill is younger than me.
Really?
Yes, for sure.
Oh, well, I could give you a compliment there.
Thank you so much. Anyway, it's been a very nice day, but when you've talked all day, you don't want to. I don't want to be around
lots of people. I know how I feel when you've talked all day. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm happy to sit here and talk to you, but I would find it really hard to socialise now. Do you know what I mean?
We had a picnic on the hill, didn't we?
We had a lovely little picnic. Pickle
Nicholas.
Pick Nicholas.
No, the Elizabethan name for it is a Pick Nicholas.
We had a Pick Nicholas.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Pick Nicholas, yeah.
Is that really?
Yeah.
I never knew.
They shortened it over the years to Picnic.
I like that.
But Pick Nicholas is so much nicer.
And we took our shoes off.
Yeah,
so
we did.
were grounding on the grass, dandelions and daisies and
I
buttercups.
tested you with a buttercup to see if you were really vegan. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, you tested me with 2.
We had to do a recount.
One buttercup.
Oh, I'm touching your bra, sorry.
How can you touch my bra?
Because there's no Holland. There's no back to the bench. There's a slap missing. I thought it was the bench bit, it was you.
I didn't even realise.
What's the bench bit was your bra? Anyway, back to you. No,
Anyway.
that's brilliant. I love it, darling.
Tell me something you really enjoyed from Malvern today.
Tell me something you don't know. Well,
Well, you just did. Pick Nicholas. That's new to me. Yeah, what did you really like about the
made that
show?
up, by the way.
Oh, I actually believed you.
Please don't use the word Pick
Oh my God,
Nicholas
I
around the house.
believed you.
Jesus.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
something else. So I came in as a guest of the public, if that makes sense. I enjoyed the show garden of the Lasket, which was built for Perennial, which is almost like, look at the pictures, almost like miniature version of what is at the Lasket, and it had these statues in, really nicely planted. I quite like
Nice.
seeing this garden in miniature.
Okay.
It's really cool. Look at those busts.
Yeah, that's very
See,
nice.
those people are also looking at busts. Yeah.
Planting looks lovely.
This one was nice. It doesn't have to cost the earth, which was based on...
Oh, that had a greenhouse in the middle. Was that the one?
No.
Oh, no,
that
this
was
is the one
another
with the big hoop.
Yeah, with the big hoop, which I
shoot,
think
yeah.
wouldn't keep you dry on that bistro table, I have to say. That's my only comment there. Eat, Drink and Be Rosemary. That's the one with the greenhouse.
yeah.
It's space for young, environmentally conscious young family to escape the whirlwind of everyday life
Nice.
in an expensive greenhouse, but we'll leave that for now. But yeah, look, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Oh, there's my hand.
Okay, I'm glad that's all it was.
The Grand Appeal Garden. That was a nice wild effect one.
I like the gardens that
which
look a
was
bit
nice.
wild.
Yeah. But it was really, I know it sounds weird. There's a map showing where the toilets are.
The most important thing on
Yeah.
the map.
But it was really weird because I find it really hard to look at the gardens when it's sunny.
Why?
I feel like I can't focus on them because you need a little bit of cloud cover to enjoy the look of some plants and bit.
Okay.
I don't
For
know.
photographs, I find
Yeah,
that's the
I
case.
guess I
But looking at
I look
them,
at everything like a photographer. I
you're
guess. I don't
looking
know.
at everything through your
Yeah.
phone lens.
Yeah.
Do you wear sunglasses?
Not generally.
That might have helped.
I did today a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah. But then you don't see the world in a real way, you know?
Interesting. Festival of Houseplants.
Yeah, that is an absolute triumph, isn't it?
Absolutely
Look
is.
at that, Hoya on a log.
I've got that Hoya, one of those
Yeah.
Hoya. Well,
Oh.
actually, it's in my mum's bathroom.
But it's so perfectly created. Look, this stuff was made out of cornstarch.
So this is
brilliant?
plant supports
Yeah.
and plant.
Trellis and kind of like moss, like a moss pole alternative,
Nice.
really.
Yeah.
Really cool. Oh, I really fangirled when I saw this at Califa.
Look at that.
well. Oh my god! I met some really lovely Insta friends as well, like Man About Gardening,
Yeah.
Bearded Plantaholic, who I'd never
Yeah.
met as well. He said
Yeah.
I was really handsome, which
Did he?
which was nice. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool. So it's run
I've
by
become
Green.
like an old person. I take really bad pictures as well as good ones.
That's because
Like
maybe
every third picture is a thumb.
it's run by Green Rooms Market, and that's Sarah Gerard Jones and Ian from
Yeah.
Liquid Gold Leaf. They've kind of taken it on.
Oh, SGJ, isn't she doing well?
She's doing
So proud of her.
amazing. And when I
She's
was
my
there,
daughter. I don't know why.
but you think like your daughter?
I don't know. I just feel like I have this really real nice pride.
Me
of her,
too, like,
and sometimes she's
I
just
agree.
then not confident, and we then build her up, and then she then goes and does something. You're like, wow, go
She
on, girl.
did. Like she's been on Alan Titchmarsh, and she's today she recorded with BBC Garden as well, and like she's super. Like she knows her stuff, so.
Yeah.
She goes and does it, and like it's really cool. She's doing some really good stuff. So yeah, I think that Festival of Houseplants is a triumph. Hopefully, you find something like that at all the shows now.
Totally.
Fingers
Very cool.
crossed. But that's definitely
Very well
set the
curated
precedent.
as well.
Yeah,
Not just all the same houseplant stalls, nice kind of accessories too.
Yeah.
And these were the micro exotic stand. Really, really cool things. Look at these.
what have we got in those pots?
Marcravias. Really,
look at
really
those,
cool,
amazing.
unique terrarium stuff.
Yeah.
Solanginella Vildanofii. You know what this is? This is iridescent moss.
Ah, yeah. Look at
And
that.
do you know what the guy did?
What?
He didn't even know who I was, but he put it in my hand and gave it to me. And I was like, you don't know who I am. Not that he would give it to me if I knew who I was, but I was like, it was really weird. He gave it to me for free.
Maybe he did know
It's so
who you
strange.
were.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe he
bluffed
did
it.
know.
But even so, yeah. but it was amazing.
Yeah.
I think there's only one L in Philadelphia, actually.
Oh my goodness.
But it's iridescent. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Micro exotics. That was it. And they had, oh my God, there's probably some pictures here. They had these dead leaf mantis as well.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, and all these things that look like leaves. And he also, oh my God, it's a millipede. Oh, it's horrible. I don't like things
It's on your hand.
That's not my hand, it's someone else's hand. I don't like things with no legs or too many legs. I don't know.
Okay.
What was that? Oh, that's the floor
That's
again.
the floor.
Why am I taking all these bad pictures?
What's going on with you?
But they also had, you know, these little orchid mantis orchids? Orchid mantis. The ones that are like, you know, look just like
Just
an orchid.
like an orchid, yeah.
Absolutely amazing, honestly.
And what stand was that on?
Oh, micro exotics.
Micro exotics.
Frond, you know Frond?
Yes.
From Cornwall?
Yeah, they have some really cool
really cool.
things.
Why am I taking all these bad pictures?
Michael, I'm gobsmacked. These are terrible.
It's like my finger slips in between. Yeah.
Did you see Wax Wicked Plants?
Yes, they had an amazing stand in this. Oh, look, there's Ben in his shorts. He's so
Worcester
cute, isn't he?
terrariums, yeah, in his shorts and t-shirt. With his t-shirt with his little frog on.
Lots of action shots. When people are on stage, I try and take pictures because you don't often get the picture of you on stage.
You don't,
You know what
it's
I mean?
true.
So,
When I do my little reel
track
roundup
yours.
at the end of the day, the
Yeah.
only pictures or videos are me doing selfies. Like you
Yeah.
barely ever get one from someone in the audience.
but this houseplant thing, I was in there for almost like 2/3 of the day.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
And also it's super hot outside.
Yeah.
So being inside in the shade was really nice.
Oh, these are cool. Look at those. They look like stone, but they're made of paper pulp and linseed.
Oh, and they're like little pots, plant pots.
Absolutely amazing. It looks like, in the nicest possible way, a giant cyclamen corm.
It does, yeah.
But they were brilliant in the houseplant
There's
festival.
so many innovative things now, aren't
so
there? Like
cool.
loads of things, like people looking at ways
Yeah.
to recycle stuff so it's not plastic or
there's
anything
wax wicked
crappy.
plants. They had an amazing
lots
display in
of
there.
Drosera and
That Sarah GJ
yeah.
encouraged them to do something a little bit different, and they did, and you can see what they pulled off.
Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait till you see what they had in the marquee, though. They're amazing people, honestly. These are cool. Made from jasmine.
I've seen it. So these are pots, but like they look like they've got little speckles in the pots. Yeah, they're really nice.
But they're pieces of used plastic inside.
Yeah, very good.
Look at that. Looks
And what
like
a beautiful
festival.
day it
That's
has been. What a beautiful day
Tulips.
that has been. Oh, look at those. What are they?
27 degrees.
27 degrees.
Tulip Flames Mystery.
Right, okay. So they're like
like,
reddy
I love when
orange
they're-
tipped and yellow in the middle.
When a tulip's like over, it kind of then fully opens and it's kind of a whole different
Yeah,
experience.
I agree.
And it's obviously
Stunning.
towards the end, but like it gives you a whole different vibe. Look at
Yeah.
that. And that's quite a challenge to have tulips looking so good later on.
I love how we're still seeing tulips now.
Delphiniums, my foot. Ferns, my foot. Here we go. Look. Sarracenia.
we're
Oh,
looking
that's
at
Michael Warren.
Sarracenia.
You know Michael Warren.
Flowering. No, who's that?
Photographer. He used to work for
No,
him.
I
It's so funny when you just put someone in the background. And oh, look at that Ella Mary.
They are
Sarracenia
absolutely
flower.
stunning.
Oh my God. But wait. I was looking at that. I was fangirling. And she was like, well, have you seen this? It's like a double flowered Sarracenia.
Double flowering Sarracenia.
Looks like a bloody
Looks
hellebore.
Absolutely
Oh,
stunning.
my flip.
It's amazing because like carnivorous plants really do look attractive, you know.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
So at home, if you're listening to this, you need to Google what one was it?
Sarracenia flowers, basically.
But look for
That's
doubles.
Morii, that one. Yeah. Oh, I love that Drosera, Sundew.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Bright red. That was on Hampshire carnivorous plants. Oh my God, so many cool things. Lovely, nice marbled
Lots
lupins,
of
as well.
lupins.
Auriculas. Whoa! Petrocosmias.
Oh my gosh.
I love those. I love Dibleys.
Yeah, Dibleys are very cool.
Yeah, Dibleys just...
The
They're brilliant, but they
streptocarpus.
always seem to just fly under the radar. I don't
Do
know.
they? Do they though?
maybe
I
it's
mean,
'cause they're so
usually
modest, I
their
don't
stand,
know.
their exhibition stand gets a lot of, views online when people take pictures because it
Yeah.
always looks really stunning.
This was mince, and I feel not beef mince, mint.
Mint.
Yeah, I feel like mint is really having a revival.
Right, so this
They're
is
really
shocking.
getting into this.
This is shocking to me. I tell you why.
Especially because we were into it when we were kids.
I was at
yeah?
BBC Gardeners World last weekend, and I was talking with the chefs from the Pig Hotels,
Yeah.
and they kept bringing like lovely trays of produce to talk about each day on the
Yeah.
stage. And we were talking about making cocktails with sweet Sicily. There was sweet woodruff. There was all kinds of different things. And I said to them how refreshing it was that it wasn't just mint.
Yeah,
Because
very true.
it's always mint with those kind of things. And I feel a bit bored with mint.
Yeah.
I grow mint on the allotment, but there's so many other beautiful herbs out there.
But there's so many other beautiful mints.
I know, but
different flavours.
But they don't stay that flavoursome forever. Well, not in my experience.
I don't know, but they're very unique, different flavours.
Chocolate mint is horrible.
Okay.
Strawberry mint seemed to have lost its flavour pretty quick.
Really?
Yeah, that's just in my experience.
So it grows out, or?
I don't really know. I know that if you plant mint, any types of mint together, they all lose their flavour and they sort of revert to the standard
How does that
mint.
happen?
I don't really know. It's something to do with the root exposure or something. I don't really know. You would have to look at the science behind that.
Yeah.
And my mint aren't all planted together like that, so I don't know why. But over time, they just seem to not be as.
Oh, well,
Or maybe I've just got used to it. I don't really know.
But it's really interesting because sometimes this is.
I love Moroccan mint. Sorry,
I love Corsican mint.
Nice.
That little low one there. It's the strongest peppermint flavour of any. Yeah, it really is. But it's really funny because they were obviously kind of old school, like a mint nursery that's been doing it for years. And I was like, and I said to him, oh, mint's really having a moment at the minute, isn't it? And like some of these like nursery people are a bit kind of haughty with a GHT, and they come like, yeah, well, we've been growing it for 22 years. Like, yeah, I know, but it's still great. That's having a moment now, isn't it, darling?
Be happy that
I was just like, why are you so grumpy about it? Oh, dear.
I think people just like you to know that they know what they're
but they were so
talking
grumpy.
about.
And here I was like, oh, well, what's your nursery called? Because it's like covering the first letter. And they were like, oh, well, there's another sign over there. I was like, well, you could just move your fig and then I could see what that first letter was. But it's just so grumpy. It's a picture of the guy. We're not going to give the company name away, but it's a picture of the guy there. You can see how grumpy he is.
He does look pretty grumpy.
But there's some root cuttings, which was interesting. So, yeah.
Okay, so mint's the thing. What is that?
Variegated peppermint.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, it looks kind of nice.
Josephine, clematis. Oh, my God.
Nice,
so sexy,
big,
so
pink,
sexy.
beautiful flowers.
Oh, my legs again.
Feet.
What's
wrong with you?
My phone seems to be taking one picture in between every other.
Your phone's doing it on its own?
No, seriously. I'm literally not taking that picture of my foot on purpose. Peonies.
Is that Primrose Hall?
Love peonies. Is that Primrose Hall?
Yeah, I think that's Primrose Hall, isn't it?
You know this Coral Sunset one?
Yes, I do.
Why does nobody ever talk about how it smells of cat piss?
Okay, two things. First of all, I grow this on the allotment. I think it is the most stunning peony. Secondly, I did not know it smelled of cat pee.
Indoors it does.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's really weird.
That's why no one talks about
it. It really doesn't last long as a cut flower.
It's pretty though.
But it changes to white, doesn't it?
I've got 150 peony buds this year.
Wow.
150.
On one plant?
No, I've got a whole row of peonies.
Blimey hell. Blooming hell. Camassias are having such a revival as well.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Isn't that strange? There's my leg again.
The Camassia meadow at Wisley is awesome.
Oh.
Blue sky.
Pot swap. Did you see this?
I walked by, but I didn't know what it was.
You could swap your pot for a more sustainable kind of like cardboardy pot.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
That's very
cool. I wonder
cool.
how many people knew about it though. It was just kind of there. Oh, the azaleas were amazing. These
such
orangey ones.
Beautiful, bright colours.
I went to this. You've been there before, haven't you? The Isabella Plantation.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's lovely.
I was probably a week too late, if truth be told.
But you still saw some. Like I saw your photos. They look
this
really
is
good.
towards the end of the day, and this is you on the screen. Look. That's Ellen on the big screen.
On the big screen. Get me.
So you do look like a child.
I look really small compared to everybody else.
You look pocket-sized.
But I'm probably older than... Who's on here? Oh, not old.
I'm
not older than John Wheatley. Poor John.
There's you on stage.
I like John.
Look at you go.
Yay.
Well, you're not saying anything, actually.
Well, you haven't got any pictures of anyone saying anything.
I know. I don't want to hang around too much. I'd be like a weird supportive parent. Flowers from the farm are like, we'll take a picture of you. It's so weird. Like, I hardly ever have a picture taken on my own in places.
Yeah.
And it's weird when someone then like says, do you want it taken?
Oh, look at you. That's a lovely photograph.
That's muscled look, see?
I've seen you've been going to the gym and lifting weights.
Oh, thank you for noticing.
Okay.
Yes. This is really...
The RHS sign, basically,
how it's built there, can't you?
is really, really lovely this year. It's kind of got a little bit of a woodland feel to it.
Legs again.
Very nice.
Oh, my God, look at that picture. Blue Echinopsis and, like, field poppy.
In front of the Malvern Hills.
I don't know what's happening with these leg pictures.
Absolutely beautiful. I really do genuinely love the Malvern show.
Do you know these? What would you think they were if you didn't know?
Well, it looks like a dog bone.
Yeah, and then your second guesses?
Banana.
Yeah. And at Hart's Nursery, and I was like banging onto the guy. I was like, "Oh my god, so exciting! You got bananas like this," and he was like, "Yeah, innit?" And then like when I then walked away, I was like, "Oh, they're bloody Creedham." I didn't realise they were Creedham, and he was then agreeing they were bananas. It wasn't even a banana. Look at those Gloriosa, but just the quality of them as well.
I love
It's
Gloriosa.
astounding.
It's one of my favourite flowers. Growing it indoors.
Oh, Scadoxis as well. That's a cool one.
So many
Quite
bulbs.
easy too.
Basically, the Malvern show is an excellent show, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not. I don't
Look
think
at that white ragged robin.
it's not just because it's early on in the year,
The leaf insect. Sorry,
but
it shocked
because
me.
it's like it is just so full of inspiration.
This is This is Soil Ninja. They got the t-shirts that say "Talk Dirty to Us" on the back.
Yeah.
This is almost like one of those memes that comes up on the internet. Like "Talk Dirty to Us," and this guy needs a speech bubble, like not bloody lightly, something like that.
Talk dirty to us on the t-shirt. Very
yeah, it was
nice.
cool. That's the end.
And that's the end. That's the end of Michael's photograph. It's like going
like
through like a photo album.
No, it's like when you go on holiday and someone makes you sit for a slideshow.
Yeah, to show you their holiday
tired now,
photographs. Oh my goodness.
You can't see that, but I just laid down on her on the bench.
Basically, Michael forced me into laying on the bench.
But tell me more about your day.
I told you all about my
You
day.
did, yeah. Tell me about tomorrow in advance.
Tomorrow is mainly house
Tell me how it's gone.
Today,
Manifest it.
Today, which is the second day, went really well.
Yeah.
I even hosted a gardener's question time with Alan Titchmarsh, and it went stupendously.
Oh, that was really
There
nice.
you go. That's my manifestation for tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
And the day after, I'm hosting a talk with Adam Frost.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, that's cool and scary also. But yeah, that'd be good.
It was weird when that woman asked Alan about the begonias, wasn't it? Yeah, proper weird, honestly.
That's really weird, yeah. Funnily enough, when I was doing the gardeners question time today, someone did ask about begonias.
Really?
And because it was a houseplant question, I took it. And sometimes I feel like my answers might be incorrect because I just do things how I do them. I don't necessarily always do them according to their theory, yeah?
Do you know what I
So
mean?
I'm giving my advice and I'm thinking to myself, I hope that this is horticulturally correct advice. But then the microphone will go to someone else to add their bit. And Chris Collins was like, Ellen was spot on then. And I feel really proud. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, I do know
But
stuff.
also, everyone's got a different way. And I've got a theory for you. Like in the wild, who prunes wisteria?
Yeah, like, no way, it just does it.
They still flower.
I was saying basically to Michael that, you know, when you do a GQT, you're sort of sitting there thinking, you get a little bit nervous because it's like you're not going to know the answers to everything. If someone was to ask me about pruning wisteria, I'd go, well, I don't really know, to be honest. Or which pruning group clematis is in.
Actually,
well, yeah, you might roughly know, but when you're doing that, you've got to be fairly correct, you know.
But you can often talk around stuff, you know.
Oh, I can smell
welcome
manure.
Welcome to live TV.
I can smell manure very strong.
I think it was those guys.
Some walkers came past.
I don't think they look like walkers, Ellen. I think they look more like they've been up here to smoke something.
I think they've been on a walk.
They don't look like hikers.
You don't have to look like... Do we look like hikers?
We're not hiking.
But we just came
We came up here to record a podcast.
But we didn't come up to...
Yeah, but we barely did it breathless. Without being breathless.
Anyway.
I wouldn't call that hiking.
This has been a pleasure, but I'm going now. I've had enough of you.
Okay, great. Well, I think that's our wonderful review of the Malvern Flower Show. But I have to say something else. Yeah. As our resident vegan, I feel like there was a real bevy of food choices. How did you feel? Because I feel like there seemed to be lots and lots of areas of food trucks. Mm-hmm. There was generally a lot of interest. It really is a lovely country festival.
It is.
You can really have a full day. And I like one final bit. I like that it's a big square, so you kind of can't get lost.
Yes,
unless
that's
you're
true.
You, of course.
No, that's very true. I didn't get lost today.
Yeah. You can navigate it very well.
I agree. It's laid out really well. I think the food trucks are really good here because there's some shows you go to and there might be one vegan food truck, perhaps.
There was a lot
but there was quite a few, and also a lot of other food trucks will do a vegan option now, which is really, really helpful too. So there's options, which is really great. And the way I see it, funnily enough, is that you're at a plant show, so you should have plant food available. Do you get what I mean? You're literally.
Oh, was that cauliflower girl there?
What cauliflower girl?
Do you remember the one that was near us when we did that?
Did you see that rock just fell
rockfall.
down? Oh gosh!
Bloody hell,
it's an avalanche.
We're at risk.
Did I see what
an avalanche is snow?
I know, but similar thing.
Okay, it's a rock avalanche. There was this girl last year when we were hosting the stage. They were doing this deep fried cauliflower with some bang bang sauce or something. It's where we watched Princess Anne from.
What? I
maybe you weren't there.
honestly don't know what this is about.
I think of someone else.
I think you are.
You had it at lunchtime with Happy Place Gardener. The Bang Bang.
What about what's Princess Anne got to do with it? Did she have some bang bang cauliflower?
Missed that bit out for a minute.
All right. That was a good vegan food truck.
That was a needless name drop.
He's pretending that he knows royalty now. That food truck was very good.
I better go and see if she's around. Yeah.
All right.
But no, it's really, really cool. There's something for everyone, and also the parking isn't that far from the shop.
That's true. Sometimes you have to walk miles,
that's a
right?
pretty cool thing as well. So yeah.
Well, we love Malvern.
Yeah.
I hope to be back next year as well.
And of course, where you can go to in the evening.
Yeah,
It's
the
so
Malvern
nice
Hills
as well.
are just totally beautiful. Can you hear the bird song? Hang on, I'm going to hold I'm going to hold this, but really quiet. Like, don't speak for a minute.
Okay.
No,
That wasn't me.
that was you. And there you go. You even got a sheep bar in the background too.
So cool.
That's lovely. All right, that's very good. Thank you so much.
Good night.
The tranquil, soothing, natural sound of flowing water. Listening to it has been shown to lower your heart rate and blood pressure and gently relax your whole body. Combining the magical sound of cascading water with the beauty of plants, Hydria Life now enable you to enjoy these same health and well-being benefits at home or in the garden. Get 10% off their rechargeable Hydria fountain at hydrialife.com when you quote code PLANT24 on ordering. That's PLANT24 on ordering.
The music for the Plant-Based podcast is part of the song Grow by Mikey James, and our editor is Gareth Patch of Semi Echo.